Hello, and welcome to the daily Dampier news. Oh, yes.
Hi-ho!
Yes,
Man, I don't know if I can handle that much Dampier news.
Oh, look at that mustache. Look at it.
How does it stay up? How does it defy gravity?
A lot of hair gel. A lot of hair gel.
Okay, I'm sorry. We're not here to talk about Dampier as much as I would love to dedicate an entire podcast to him.
Oh.
We're not?
No,
Out of here.
Soul Calibur 6 got patched yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Not a whole lot to the patch. It's like another balancing thing they do, and I couldn't find too much among the game assets, but there is one thing which kinda sticks out quite a little bit. So in the previous podcast we talked about how like Cassandra and Amy is referenced in like character lists in the game, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
There's more listed now.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Oh, my favorite yell.
Stone,
What?
Yell, Star, Snow, Reptile, Yellow. These are character names referenced in the latest patched, and they're referenced as DLC.
That's a lot more DLC than what has currently been announced.
Well, I'm pretty surprised that Reptile from Mortal Kombat is coming to Soul Calibur. And I can't believe that Pac-Man is joining as well. And the star from Super Mario.
Yeah, it's very shocking stuff. So just to put some context with all of this, like this, like I just reduced these lists to the most important info. They would have all the other characters in these lists, and the other characters would have their real names. And there are two lists, like some kind of well, I kind of misspelled character here.
Yeah, you also gave two.
No, that's correct. So this is a list of 1P and 2P character profiles. By the way, every character has this in the game.
Right.
Like even though the 2Ps are just recolors.
All right.
But yeah, like they're actually listed like this in the other list here, which would potentially imply that it would be 3 like content drops, I think. With 2 characters each.
New characters, which means Soul Calibur gets Season 2. I guess to live on.
And I think it's pretty darn clear that Namco became aware that Cassandra and Amy got data mined, because yeah, they're just going all out trying to obscure who these characters are, because they're giving them just gibberish as character IDs, and their names is also kind of gibberish.
Well, I can clarify who the first one is. Yell. I know who that is.
What?
Goku from Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, I was going to say it was a kamikaze from Serious Sam.
Nah, Goku screams more. He yells a lot.
There are 2 names which kind of seems like it would be a bit too obvious. Stone could be Rock, Reptile could be Lizard Man. But I don't know, like...
Do we want Lizard Man?
If they go this far to obscure the names, why would they be similar to the real names?
Maybe so the development team still knows which character is which.
And I guess another theory is that what if they're just trying to mess around with people? What if this is nothing?
I mean, it is a lot out of the blue, considering that the first pass isn't even remotely done yet.
Well, this shows they're slowly learning how to hide stuff better. Slowly.
Although if this is some kind of hoax and it's not real, I do find it kind of weird that they specifically list they list the characters differently. Like here they are DLC 4 to 9, and here they are. So to explain this in detail, like this DLC list is a reference to a directory structure where 2B is DLC 1. Like she's in a directory called DLC 1, and then Cassandra DLC 2, etc. And then these like 3 sets of characters, they like share the directory structure.
Wait, then what's Tira then?
She's
DLC
just part of the
0?
main game.
What?
She
was part of the season pass.
I don't think Tira was ever supposed to be a DLC. I'm very certain that was something they decided very late, because everything points to her being just part of the main game all along.
She was in the game before you even patched it.
So, but well, if this is true and there's a second season pass with 6 characters, that's very good.
That it is. That's super. It's good to know that the game gets to live on in general.
And 6 characters, if they're all returning characters, I kind of feel like they will easily get all of the characters people are asking for. So as a reminder, these are the characters who are currently missing in Soul Calibur 6.
Can you go back? I actually have a serious guess to one of them.
What?
Snow. That might be Setsuka.
Yeah, I think, and that was my thinking as well.
Because she always had a stage that was like snow time, from what I remember. Or maybe that wasn't the case in the 3rd, but I think in the 4th game it was the case.
One thing, I find it kind of weird that, like, in the first list, Star and Snow is the second set of characters, and the second list, Star and Snow is the last set of characters.
That is weird.
I don't think that makes sense.
No.
Maybe they'll fix that.
But I kind of feel like looking at this list, which are the missing characters in Soul Calibur 6, I feel like at least 50% of these characters you could just ignore. Like, I don't think people are screaming for like Alpha Patroclus or Abyss or Berserker or Charade.
Excuse you, I very much want Alpha Patroclus here.
I'm sorry.
I knew it was coming.
Especially Sheba, so I have a second Killick to smack you with.
Oh no. So first of all, we know Amy and we know Cassandra are going to be in the game. So if you just go down the list, like I think Hilda would be an obvious one. Maybe Huang, maybe Lizard Man.
I would prefer
Maybe
Aeon because it was more unique.
Setsuka is an obvious one. Maybe Viola.
Well, isn't the thing that Amy and Viola are the same character?
Yeah, it is very much implied, but I mean they do play very, very differently. So I kind of feel like they could have them both in the game if they wanted to. I mean, they do have Siegfried and Nightmare both in the game, and they're also very much literally the same character.
And yeah, Nightmare is Siegfried in this game, so it's just all kinds of weird.
But if we then like skip Viola and go with Yun Sung instead, that's 6 characters, and they're like very popular characters.
I actually, if I have to say a serious Soul Calibur 5 character I actually want back, I want Sly. He was alright.
He had silly pants.
He'll be.
Of all the things to judge him on, he choose
like,
the pants.
Geez, come on, man.
Do we need to talk about the Naruto running animation again?
No.
Besides, Zwei won't be in the game because he'll be.
Enough Naruto written right here.
Oh god, let's just hide that name.
Besides, Zwei will be replaced by a new character called Drai.
Disclaimer: I don't actually hate Naruto. I have anything against it before people think that.
I haven't seen much of Naruto. I've just seen how they run in the show, and I just think it's kind of silly. That's all I know of the show, basically.
It's been
Kind
copied
of
and
silly?
parodied.
Very silly. Okay, very silly, Ryman. You have corrected me. Very silly.
Okay, I apologize for the tangent. Let's get back on topic.
Yes.
Any other ideas, thoughts, what this could mean?
Yell could be Pure Omega. I just thought about that.
No! No!
No, wait, it'll be Sophidia Omega.
I kind of feel like some of these names are difficult to speculate on. Like, maybe Yell is referring to Hilda, because I feel like it's very natural to yell as a response to being hit by the Doom combo in 4.
Well, then she does yell a lot, because like she's all like, for the pride of Wolf Krone and stuff like that, and like she shouts all the things.
I have no idea who Star could mean.
Super Mario.
I mean, how likely do you think any of these are brand new characters?
Very, very, very low.
I think I would say it's a very high chance of at least one of them being a guest.
A guest, not just a brand new character, just a guest.
Yeah, I think they would focus on adding guests rather than new characters.
That's pretty much what Tekken's doing.
Yeah, I feel like it just makes sense, because I feel like it would be a hard sell to have people buy a character they know nothing about.
The thing is, after Geralt and 2B, who else would you add?
Well, I mean, my Capcom fanboy says Dante.
Yeah, I want to say we had a podcast where we did speculate quite a bit of other possible characters. I feel like there's a. I mean, you could just look at Smash Brothers and like look at all the guest characters there who are not in Soul Calibur. Like that is a few, a few characters they could add.
I feel like Square Enix is already covered because of 2B.
Yeah.
So I don't think we'll see Final Fantasy. I don't think Street Fighter has anyone that would fit into Soul Calibur because they're all about their fists and not really swords. Maybe Dhalsim with his limbs so he could like zone you out.
I could still see Square Enix being an option. They're still working on the Final Fantasy VII remake, so Cloud maybe.
Yeah, but Cloud only got 2 sons in Smash Brothers. Like the guy doesn't seem to get a lot with him wherever he goes.
They could add that weird whatever it's called from Kingdom Hearts.
Sora?
Yeah.
It's not that weird.
But I could add Donald Duck.
That's now you're thinking.
Yes!
Now you are thinking big.
Yes!
I love it.
Yes.
I love it.
Oh dear.
Oh, they
Actually,
could add...
Donald and Goofy, both of them. Oh,
They could add
tale of
his
souls and
mustache.
swords. Oh, yeah.
This
But then again,
is
that's
one
a
character.
Which one?
And the right one specifically.
The right one is 2P color.
No, I mean, which one of these names is that mustache?
Oh,
Star. It's the star of the show.
it's actually all of them.
Oh, God. I'm not sure if I want to buy the second season pass now.
I will say that if this is not like if this is not something they've added just to fool people, then I think this is something they have only barely started working on, because this is the only references I could find to these characters. Like for instance with Cassandra and Amy, I can find references to them in the game's memory, but I can't find that for the other characters.
But then it's kind of weird. We don't even know when Cassandra and Amy are going to be out. Like we haven't even seen them in the game yet. Well, playable. What state-wise?
How long has it been since 2B was released?
It's been
That was
about
mid-December, right? Or late December?
So pretty much a
That's-
month.
Yeah, okay. Maybe give it another month. Well, maybe we'll see some sort of announcement.
We're proud to announce Evil Keelik.
I have a prediction.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I forget the date, but there is the EVO Japan tournament happening next month.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think Cassandra and Amy will be announced there. That is my prediction. And I think
That's
they
a good
will be
point.
out not too long after the tournament. That's my bet.
Oh, but that means they'll be coming out very close to Devil May Cry 5.
And I
Do you want to
imagine...
pull your devil trigger, or do you want to play as the ladies?
what about both?
Yeah.
Team C5, no contest.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Team C5. For me, can't wait.
But yeah, I do think, like, if this is a real second season pass, like, I don't think we'll like hear anything official in at least a half year about this.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah, they can't be too fast about it. I'll just make people sour.
But it is interesting that this is now here, because it is very apparent. Like, this is a reaction to the fact that we could see the names of Cassandra and Amy, so therefore they're adding gibberish names. I mean, if they really wanted to hide it, why not just hide it completely and entirely make sure it's not among game assets at all? That's a little bit weird.
Well, you're talking about the people that accidentally banned all of the PC players with a patch.
Yeah, I guess maybe they don't trust themselves to actually be able to fully hide these characters.
Yeah, they're probably just doing this because it's like, if we take them out, something might just break at this rate. So,
What was the size of the Tekken 7 second season pass? How many characters?
6.
6.
You got Anna, Lei, Armor King, Marduk, Julia, and Negan.
If I recall, they started off by releasing Anna and Lei at the same time, right?
You are correct.
That kind of corresponds to this so far, like 6 characters, and they will be released in sets of 2.
Yes.
I feel like that kind of makes this seem more real.
Yeah, it has the same structure. Plus, if it's returning characters, it makes it even easier and likely.
So if they're going to be super similar to the Tekken 6 boss, I guess we can expect 1 guest character.
Just don't take anyone from The Walking Dead. Like, it makes no sense. Please.
Just come on, Donald Duck. Come on,
Jar Jar
Sylvester.
Binks Garfield with a weapon that's a plate of lasagna.
Yes, this is the season pass. Yes. Who else?
Inspector Gadget.
Oh
God.
Doctor Who?
Which one?
K9 from Doctor Who, specifically K9.
Sonic the Hedgehog. He had that Black Knight game. He has wielded a sword before.
Yeah.
Kirby?
Ew, he's just silly.
That's where you draw the line. Not on the other characters, but Kirby.
We can briefly mention a little bit about the patch overall. So they did another big balance pass, and one thing they've started doing, which is a little bit controversial, is that they've started to balance some characters specifically because of online play.
What?
There's a bunch of changes where they're making a lot of low attacks slower to make it easier to then react to them when you play online.
Oh.
And this is pretty controversial because a lot of people in the community doesn't agree to ever balancing specifically for online, because like these changes apply to both online and offline play. So that means lows become even easier to then block in offline play.
Yeah, if you're going to balance for a specific mode, you should keep those balance changes separate to the mode rather than applying it universally to the whole game.
I don't like I can understand that it's a bit of a conundrum, because when I've been playing Calibur 6, like playing online and playing offline, it's so different. It is entirely different. Like playing offline, it is super easy to react to quick lows, and it's super easy to break almost every single throw. But go to online, and like when you always have a little bit of lag, that changes everything. It does make the game play very differently. So I don't know what the perfect solution is to that. Besides making...
I thought people were just upset because they balanced characters this soon again. Didn't know there was the specific reason why.
No, yeah, that is another complaint I've seen quite a lot, because yeah, like this is a big balance pass and it's only 1 month after the previous balance pass. This is something people really hated back with Soul Calibur 4 and 5 as well, I think.
I hope they calm down a little bit and maybe not balance after the online too much, because that will kill the game ultimately, I feel, tournament scene wise.
Yeah.
Because offline players would not approve.
Yeah, hopefully they find some kind of way to like handle this correctly. I kind of feel bad for Okubo. Like I feel like it's pretty obvious a lot of people were complaining, because he posted a sad-ish tweet late last night where he said that, well, we tried our best to satisfy as many people as possible. I'm sorry that we can't do it perfectly.
Oh, I just want to give that man a hug. Ugh.
Maybe he's a guest character.
I'm okay with this. I'll meet him. But seriously, I just want to give that man a hug. Like he is trying. He absolutely is trying.
Yeah, I think it's very clear that he actually cares about the game and wants it to be as good as possible.
I mean, like, if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't even have it. Because he did take up the helm.
I mean, he asked us, do our souls still burn?
Yes.
I would still love to know the details of like the development behind the game, because there's definitely weird stuff which was happening early on which we don't know too many details of.
Yeah, there are the whole tweets, like all those tweets all of a sudden where he was like really upset.
One thing about the patch, absolutely nothing new related to Kratos' soul items, which I kind of found found surprising. I would assume that they're doing the smart thing and they're preparing like a quick patch where they could just add all the assets very quickly and they have those prepared, I would assume. But yeah, I was surprised there's nothing new to see about those in this patch. And yeah, I hope it isn't too long before they release that, because I kind of feel like the later we have to wait for that, then the later we have to wait for Cassandra and Amy.
I just want to make a good gel. Like, that'd be great, guys.
Maybe Jill is a guest character. See? Star? Because of stars!
Yeah, I mean, she did say she would show people stars.
It's like her favorite quote. You want star? I'll give you star.
Oh, what a year it'll be.
So, any other thoughts about this thingy thing DLC characters?
No, I want Jill, goddammit. Actually, no, she wouldn't work in so. I want her in Smash Brothers, goddammit.
So I can't really think of anything to add here, but perhaps, Sectus, you could use this opportunity to tell people about a tool you've been working on.
No,
Yes.
I'll just dedicate a video to that, because I have a lot of things to say about that tool thing.
Okay.
And I'll probably record that video hopefully soonish. But yeah, I've been making a fancy Soul Calibur 6 character sharing tool thingy for PC, which is spiffy.
Very, very spiffy.
All the
You heard it
spiffy.
here first, folks.
Just one quick thing I'm a little bit curious about. Like, are there any characters you guys are like hoping to see return besides Hilde for? I know he's been asking about Hilde.
No, I don't know what you're talking about. I feel like I've been so subtle about it.
Is there any other character in this list you're dying to see return?
Well, let me put it this way. In Soul Calibur 2, I primarily played 4 characters. Talim, Songmina, Link,
Neckrid.
and Youngsung.
Okay. Not Neckrid, okay. Youngsung.
I'm not Suslas. Come on.
Negrib must win. I don't even know what that meme means, but it's a thing apparently.
And it's is it only Hilde for you, I swear?
No, I kind of actually want to see Swy as well. I know the pants are stupid according to you. I don't know why, but I want to see him back. I thought his style was interesting, and I thought as a character it was actually pretty interesting in general. I liked his design. I liked the whole Phantom Wolf thing, the stuff you could do with him in general. So it'd be cool to see him back.
I think we should give other German numbers a chance to join the roster.
Yeah, I also really want Drei to be here.
Hmm.
And in Fear. And Fünf.
And why did they skip Eins?
Heinz was low tier. He's like Pichu.
Eins is the name of Swy's werewolf thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Clarification, I know nothing about why.
Do I didn't know this because the game doesn't really do any story, so
Swy is weird. Like personally, I've never been a huge fan of the whole werewolf mechanic they have for him. I just find it weird. Like his pants.
I love this theme. Do 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 do. Oh, and Setsuko. I want to see Setsuko.
I think characters like Hilde, Setsuka, and Yunsung, I think they would have. I think those 3 characters might have the highest chance to be in the second season pass. I feel, because I feel like they are among the most popular characters here. Maybe Lizardman as well.
For Lizardman, I really do hope they might take some cues from Aeon then, because Aeon was pretty unique. Like,
yeah, it'll be interesting to see which Lizardman they use as base, because I mean Aeon was more unique, but also Aeon was mostly what's the name of that?
Kratos.
Yeah, Kratos. He was mostly Kratos from Broken Destiny, which is, I don't know. It seems a little bit weird.
Yeah, that was weird.
It would be like them finally bringing back Hilda and she plays like Darth Vader.
I mean, I know you're trying to make that sound terrible, but that's just amazing to me.
Okay, maybe. I guess it could actually work, but it would make sense. Like Hilda with a longsword, like it would actually kind of fit.
No, I'm more thinking about the force powers.
Okay, maybe that would fit a little bit.
And
less.
the Emperor throw, watching her hold someone over her head, just going whoop. I feel like you only improved her Sectus. Thank you.
Well, I guess that means no Doom combo at least, so I have fixed the balancing for her. I'm the hero.
As a gift, you're gonna get Elysium instead of Cassandra. I hope you enjoy.
Okay, bye.
Yeah, bye.
Soul Calibur was a mistake.
Oh boy.
Okay, well, I think, is that it? Do we have anything more to say?
I don't think so.
No, I think that's all I have.
But, well, exciting news. Second season pass will be pretty neat if true.
Indeed. Fingers crossed. Really hope this game has a bright future ahead of it. So Calibur in general.
And I guess we'll probably make a podcast in a couple of weeks whenever they add the Creator Soul item DLC thing.
Yes.
But for now, boy.
Bye.
Bye.